Hello?
Hey, I was doing some baking next door. Can I borrow some of your sugar, if that's alright?
Sugar, I think I have some of that. Hold on, come on in out of the cold.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, get back here! Stop, thief! Hey, excuse me, did you see that guy?
Yeah, what happened?
He came to my house to borrow some sugar and he ran off with my laptop. Did you get a good look at him?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go call the police. Would you witness for me?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hello Tyler, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good, how are you?
Good, my name is Brandon. I'm the investigator with London Police Department. Just want to let you know this interview is being audio and video recorded. This is 100% voluntary, so you're free to leave at any point, so just want to make that clear. For the record, let's just start off with your name.
Tyler LaChance.
Perfect. Can I also get your address and phone number?
36 Brunswick Avenue, London, Ontario. Phone number is 519-902-3092.
Alright, sorry, and the address, that's where you currently live?
That is my current permanent address.
Alright, so on what day did the alleged offense occur?
I believe it was that last Monday, November the 5th.
Okay, perfect. At what time roughly did the event occur?
I was having breakfast. When I called the police, I think it was about 11:15, and it had been sometime around 11 a.m.
Okay. Can you provide some sort of description of the man?
Yeah, so it was a dark-skinned man. He could claim to be my neighbor. He came looking to borrow some sugar. I invited him in out of the cold while I went to get him the sugar, and I guess he was wearing a blue shirt, dark pants. He had like winter boots on, baseball cap, dark skin, and a little bit of facial hair.
Okay. So from the moment he walked in, roughly how long was it before he was out the door?
I had probably turned my back for 5 or 10 seconds, and I heard some rustling around, some footsteps in my house.
Okay.
And next thing I know, I hear the door open and close.
Okay. Are there any other identifiable features like tattoos, scars, anything like that?
I only got a brief look at him. I just quickly invited him in, went to get the sugar. It seemed kind of an ordinary thing for a neighbor to ask, so I didn't think much of it. Didn't get a very good look at him. He sounded like he had a Jamaican accent, though, if that helps you at all.
Okay. So you said he was a neighbor. Have you actually seen this man before?
No, never. People move in and out all the time. I just kind of believed him when he said he was. Seemed trustworthy to me.
Okay. Can you give a description of the property that was actually stolen?
Yeah, it was my laptop. It's a black Lenovo ThinkPad. I think it's a T480 model. I bought it last year in 2017.
Okay.
There's no real like marks or identifiable features on it other than that. I think I have the serial number at home, though. I can get that for you.
That'd be great, actually. So, anything else that you think you can tell me that would help with this investigation?
I think I gave it all in the original police report, and I've told you what I can. Like I say, I mean, it was just an ordinary day. Walked in, let him into my house, which I shouldn't have, clearly. Went to get him the sugar, heard a couple footsteps. Next thing you know, he was running out the door with my laptop.
Okay.
Luckily, I met a woman, Jessica, on the street. She's seen everything, and she was nice enough to agree to witness for me. So.
Awesome. Do you know Jessica personally?
Yeah, I've seen her around. She walks by my house quite often. I think it's part of her little routine there. But I think I've said hi to her in passing. But luckily, she was there at the right time.
All right. So likely she's just a neighbor.
Yeah, just a neighbor.
Could you tell me the approximate value of the laptop?
I bought it about a year ago. I think I have the receipt somewhere at home, but I'm guessing somewhere around the $1,800 to $2,000 mark.
Okay. So I think those are all the questions I have for you today, Tyler. I want to thank you for your cooperation with this investigation.
Well, thank you for meeting with me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I'll have you know that I will be speaking with Jessica, the woman that you ran into on the day of the theft.
That's great.
If you think of anything else that you can add to this case, whether you think it's important or not, just give me a call. I'll actually give me my card, so feel free to contact me. Someone will be available to speak to 24/7, so feel free.
Perfect. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Hello, Jessica. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm Brandon with the London Police Department. I'm an investigator. I've been a lead investigator for 5 years. So I just want to let you know this interview is being audio and video recorded. This is 100% voluntary and you're free to leave at any point. Just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
So let's just start off with the basics. Can I get your name?
Jessica Cuddy.
Perfect. And I just want to confirm your address.
It's 831 Richmond Street, London, Ontario.
Perfect. And your phone number?
289-839-9991.
Alright. Also, can I get you a glass of water, tea, anything?
I'm okay, thank you though.
Alright. Can you state your date of birth?
It's June 29th, 1995.
Perfect. So are you currently working?
Not right at the moment. I work at a golf course in the summer, but right now I'm a student.
Okay. Do you golf much?
Sometimes, like, maybe once every couple weeks,
Okay.
but...
I do a lot of golfing in the summer with my son. Where do you golf?
At Fanshawe Golf
Okay.
Course.
I usually go to the one on Sunnydale there.
Oh, okay.
So what kind of golf clubs do you have?
I don't know. They're just an old set that I got from my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you're in school. What program are you taking?
I'm in Police Foundations at Fanshawe, actually.
Okay, right on. How long is that program?
2 years.
2 years? Okay. So we're here to talk about the events that took place on November 5th. Do you know any of the individuals that were involved?
I know the one guy, his name's Tyler, he's my neighbor, and the other guy, I think I just know him from the area. I think he lives in the neighborhood, but I don't know him that well.
Okay. And do you know Tyler personally?
Not like personally, but he's my neighbor, so I see him here and there.
Okay. All right. So what were you doing on that particular day?
I was walking down the street, I was going to the convenience store, so it's...
Okay. Did you see anything happen that you might want to tell me?
Yeah, so I was just walking towards the public school
Okay.
down the street, and then I see someone running out of the front door of this house, and then I hear someone yell out, "Thief, stop." So I immediately direct my attention to the man running, and he had a laptop in his hand, and then I saw my neighbor, Tyler, come running out of his house, and then I saw the man with the laptop dip into an alleyway, and then that's when I was approached by Tyler, and he said that the man just stole his laptop.
Okay. Approximately what time did this occur?
I would say around 11 a.m.
Okay. Could you describe the accused behavior?
I don't know, I didn't really see his behavior, but he just, was running away as fast as he could, and he kind of was looking around it a little bit, he was looking back, but...
Okay. So what did the complainant tell you?
So he told me that the guy knocked on his door because he was baking, and he asked him for some sugar,
Okay.
and then when Tyler went to go get him some sugar, he said that he grabbed his laptop and then ran off with it.
Alright, the man that you saw?
Yeah, okay, he was wearing a blue sweater with black pants, and he had dark skin and a black hat on, and he had boots on.
Okay. Are you aware of any other information that might be relevant to this case?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. And do you know any other individuals who might have information relevant?
I'm not sure. There might have been some other, neighbors doing yard work, maybe?
Okay.
Outside that might have seen, but
Sure.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, you've been very clear with me, and I appreciate that. You will be asked to verify the accuracy of the information and the contents you've provided. So I just want to reiterate, the London Police Service is committed to protecting witness confidentiality. Okay. And I want to thank you for your time. Thanks for the information.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Hello, Shaquille. How are you?
Hey, how about you?
My name is Brandon. I'm with the London Police Department. I'm the lead investigator.
Yep.
So I just want to let you know, we're just going to discuss an event that took place on November 5th. Are you comfortable? Do you want anything to drink or eat?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay, so just want to let you know this discussion will be recorded with video and audio. Before we get started, just going to let you know that you're not charged yet, but you may be charged for theft under $5,000. You're not obliged to say anything right now, unless you wish to do so, but whatever you say may be used in evidence in court. Do you understand?
Yeah, I think I do. I think I got it.
Okay, so, for the record, let's just start off with your full name.
My name's Shaquille Maurice Morrison.
Okay, and so for the record, do you mind stating your address?
Man, can you just cut to the chase? I got stuff to do, man. Like,
Yeah, I understand, but we do need to confirm the address just to make sure we're talking to the right person.
alright, I live 225 Timberland Lake Lane in London. That
Okay.
area.
Okay, so can you also state your date of birth?
February 12, 1996.
Okay, so let's start off with the beginning of that day. Can you walk me through that day, November 5th?
Yeah, I got up and took a shower, had breakfast, you know, the usual, and I didn't do much on that day. I think I stayed home majority of the day because I was feeling sick. I think that was my sick day. Yeah, so I called in sick to work.
Okay. Did you go for a walk at all that day, or just in the house all day?
No, I think I laid on the couch and watched some TV and
Okay.
some Game of Thrones and Peaky Blinders and stuff like that. You know,
Okay.
good classic movies, shows. I mean, but yeah.
Okay. Ever been on Brunswick Ave?
No, like I've never. I don't think so.
Okay, so we actually have a witness who claims to have saw you walk.
Which witness?
I mean, I can't tell you that for confidentiality, but there's been an offense that took place. We've gathered forensic evidence, so what we're wondering is if we can actually get a foot impression from you, fingerprints, things like that, just so we can run some tests.
Yeah, I'll do this because I think I'm innocent. Like I believe I'm innocent. Like just clear my name.
Perfect.
I'm sure I'll do that.
Sure. So, alright, so come on with me and then I'll just introduce you to my friend, okay?
All right.
Alrighty, so I'll just have you sit here for a while. It shouldn't take long, but I'm going to go back with them and should be back shortly, okay?
All right. Yeah.
Alright, Shaquille, so it looks like our main analyst isn't in today.
What the hell, man? Like I showed up because you guys requested this, and now you're wasting my time.
My apologies, I mean, I appreciate your cooperation thus far. What we can do is set up another appointment, another date to discuss this.
If
you don't mind.
Whatever.
Hey, if you don't mind, like I said, we're just trying to prove your innocence here. So if we can eliminate you from this investigation, it's the best case scenario, okay? So if you don't mind maybe coming in tomorrow, we can discuss this further.
Yeah. What time tomorrow? Because I got certain things to do tomorrow.
So what's best for you?
Like 10 a.m. Like I gotta get up early and let the dogs out. You know, the usual. And
Okay, so want to meet at 11?
sure. Whatever. I guess. Yeah.
Alright. Well, we'll meet at 11 then, and then we'll continue from where we left off, okay?
All right.
Alright, thanks for your time. Hey, Shaquille, how you doing?
Not bad. You?
See you again. Thanks for coming back in.
Yeah. No problem.
So how was your drive in this morning?
It was garbage. It was just shit.
Yeah,
Pretty
I know.
little snowfall.
Weather was pretty shitty, yeah.
Yeah. Hated it.
Alright. Alright, so before we begin, I must remind you that you don't have to say anything to me. Again, this is completely voluntary. I'm simply trying to get the facts straight so that we can eliminate you from our list. So, before we begin, again, this is being audio and video recorded. So again, let's just start from the beginning. Walk me through that November 5th.
Yeah. As I recalled, I was home and I was underneath the weather, so I didn't go out much. I think I went out at all, so I stayed home, laid on the couch and watched a couple shows that I mentioned earlier. And I think I might have went out during that day. I think
Okay.
just to walk the dogs, you know.
Okay.
That's probably it.
Do you remember where you walked the dogs?
Probably around the block as usual, you know. Yeah.
So would that have been on Brunswick Ave?
What?
Brunswick Ave, it's the place where the crime was committed. We took your foot impressions, fingerprints, stuff like that.
Did you figure it wasn't me? Am I free to go now?
Well, Shaq, you've always been free to go. Just simply asking questions, just to kind of dig deeper into this investigation.
So what did you find out?
So our analysts, they got back to us. They said that the boots that you were wearing yesterday are actually a match, 99% match actually.
Are you kidding me? Anyone could be wearing those boots, man. They're Timberlands. They're like known brand boots. Like anyone in Canada could be wearing those boots.
That is very true, although like I said, we have a witness who states she saw you running from the crime scene. So,
I don't know what to tell you.
is there anything else you can think you can tell me that will maybe direct this away from you?
I think I might have went on a walk that day, if I recall, like with my dog. So I think I might have been in that area.
Alright, okay, Shield. So, earlier we were talking, you actually mentioned that there was a laptop. I never made any note of that. It's actually not public knowledge. Only the police know that a laptop was stolen, so how can you explain that you know a laptop was stolen?
I need to go.
Actually, Jack, unfortunately at this point, you're not free to go. I'm going to have to hold you for investigative detention. Like I said before, you don't have to say anything to me. At this point, you do have the right to counsel. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right, Shaquille. So, did you steal the laptop? Alright, Jack. This will be a lot easier for us if you just tell us the truth.
Alright, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, like, it was just school. Like, I was just I was baking for my, one of my cooking classes, and then I, happened to run out of sugar. So I went by the neighborhood, asking for sugar, and knocked on the door. And the kind gentleman actually went in the back to grab me some sugar, and I saw the laptop, and came to mind that I could flip it if I got it.
Yeah. So you did steal the laptop.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for your honesty. At this point, I am arresting you for theft. It is my duty to inform you that you have the right to retain and instruct counsel without delay. You have the right to telephone any lawyer you wish. You also have the right to free advice from a legal aid lawyer. If you are charged with an offense, you may apply to the Ontario Legal Aid Plan for assistance. The number is 1-800-265-0451. That number will put you in contact with a legal aid lawyer, and they will give you advice at any time. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You wish to call a lawyer now?
Yeah.